Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Simon and what I've got for you today is this Jada Build and Collect Fast and Furious Dom's Dodge Charger RT. Now it's a little model kit. I'm going to try and put it together for you right now. Now I have put together some 1/18th scale diecast kits and some 1/24th, but I don't think I've ever done anything quite this small, and it's the first time I'm going to try and build something like this on camera. Now I've got my wife actually filming and I'm going to be trying to build it, so I'm at a funny angle to what I'd normally be at, so I'm going to try my best to keep it in shot for you. So what you've got is you've got the model of the RT that you've got to put together. They've got a screwdriver in here, and then they've got this plastic frame that you're supposed to display it in, and there are 6 to collect. Now in the shop that I was in, I could only find a load of these Lycan Hypersports, and then there was a couple of the Dodge Chargers. I would have liked either Supra or the Skyline, to be truthful, but if I can I might try and get some more. But these cost £12 each, so we're going to make it and see what it's like and how good it is and how easy it is. So first of all, let's cut it open, then we'll take a nice close look at the model once it's done. So I should have cut the tape beforehand, but if I do more stuff like this I might have to get myself a sharp tool for doing it. So let's have a look. Like I said, I'm at a funny angle, so if I don't get it all in shot, I apologise. So you've got to undo a couple of screws under there, and you've got the chassis at the back, and a packet here. Okay, so this is the chassis. I'll open that in a second. The wheels and the tyres and the seats are there. Car body's there, the screwdriver's there. Where's the screws? Let's see. How many screws are there? There are 2 screws. Right, I got a funny feeling I know what you got to do. So I've got 2 different lots of the instructions, which one's just slightly bigger than the other, and there's 2 screws that you need for this. So if I grab those scissors, I'll open up the chassis first because that's got my axles as well. So my chassis feels pretty nice actually. It's a metal chassis. So 2 axles, get rid of that. This is just some other information. And now if I pull the screwdriver, those 2 wheels from tyres from that side, my seats, and 2 wheels and tyres from there. And then if you're undoing the packaging, undo the bottom where it lets the car released, and then I believe you have to keep these screws, and these will be the screws that you're going to use to put the car together. The only thing is, I haven't seen anywhere that tells you that. I will double check at the end, but I haven't seen it. It doesn't say out in the box like undo this and then use it. So a lot of people would unscrew this and then throw these away. It is a good use of the screws, to be truthful, because often in packaging you do throw them away, but it would have been nice if they said something. Right, and there's one more screw under here which you have to undo, which will release the body. I do love the Dodge Charger, to be truthful, because I was growing up a massive fan of the Dukes of Hazzard, so I grew up loving the Dodge Charger. It's still one of my favourite American cars now. Wait, that's a big long screw off of there. Leave that in there a minute. And then there's another 2 screws in here. So I'll undo these. These are holding this little plastic bit on. It really doesn't tell you about all these. Oh, yeah, that's one. Right, I got a little problem there, because this is not a good screw. So at the beginning it wasn't turning off there properly. Right, so that's what's inside the body, and that's the body itself. It looks quite nice, nicely painted, a little bit of detail on the engine and the RT sign on there. So I've seen one flaw. On this side you've got RT up here, so you've got the R/ in silver and then T. The RT is in red and it's right at the top. On this side though, you've got the slashes up here, but the R and T is near the bottom of the door. So the little quality control on this one wasn't that good. So that's a bit of an annoying thing, to have the slash up there and then the RT down the bottom, whereas it's right on that side, which means the best way to display that is going to be this way. So even if I didn't want it like that, tough. Right, now this is the only thing is, because that is bound to be too small, so we're going to have to put that goes into there, onto 2 little lugs at the back. Okay. There's nothing for it to slide onto, so put him onto there. Now I want to take the wheels, which are very small, and make sure put the wheels on. Nice little fiddly thing to put in. Right, that's one. Make sure my treads are the right way, or the same way. Right, sorry if I'm not speaking enough, I'm just trying to concentrate on how to put this together. Now remember, let me know if you think this is worth £12. I am a little bit disappointed with the quality control with that writing. That's one lot of wheels, and then one. But as long as that's the only problem I got, then that's right. Also the fact they didn't tell you about the screws. But as long as you didn't tear into it, throw the screws away or anything like that, you should be fine. So put the other axle together. Trying my hardest to put enough force on it to get it done, but also to not break it. Now, you therefore go on there. It's quite an easy little kit by the seams of it. And then put the screw in there. Bear with me, because I just managed to drop that one screw on the floor. That's typical. Anyway, I think these ones would be... There's nothing there, is there? Let's try that a minute. No, that'll do temporarily. So, there's my car. It's all put together. So where did I put the... I'll put it on the turntable and you can have a look. Now, as I'm turning that, I'll give you my thoughts on it. My thoughts are, I'm a bit annoyed or a little bit frustrated that the details on the RT on the door are not done perfectly on both sides. There is some paint missing off of this bumper, so where it should be chromed all the way along, I've got some paint missing here, so some of the detailing's not exactly up to scratch. The quality control isn't that great. The fact that it doesn't tell you about where the screws are that they want you to use on this, that's a bit frustrating. The car itself, the engine looks nice and the body looks quite nice, so they've put some nice detail into everything like that, but it's just the RT, the missing paint on the back, and the fact they don't tell you anything about the screws. Now this costs £12. Now in the same shop I could buy a 132 scale model of pretty much any other thing they've got, which whether it's from Fast and Furious or Back to the Future or anything else they do, and they're only £8. So you're paying £4 more for a smaller model where the quality isn't checked too well, and you've got to pull it together yourself. Now is it worth an extra £4 for a much smaller model? Unfortunately, for the way that it's gone together, and the screws aren't perfect, they're not too bad but they're not perfect, I don't think it's worth paying the extra £4 when I can buy the same model in a bigger size than this. But it was alright for the time being, and as long as I put it this way, where the actual chrome is on the bumper and the RT is in the right place, then it's fine. If I put it this way though, this side has got the bad chrome and the RT. So I'm going to give this, for a bit of fun for putting it together, for quality and stuff like that, I'm going to give it about a 7, I think. Because, like I said, you could buy a 132 scale model already made up for £4 cheaper. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like it? Do you think it's worth the money? Did you buy it and have the same sort of quality issues that I've just had? But for now, I thank you very much for watching. And hopefully you'll please like, share, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.